Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Hello and welcome back. Guest posting on an external site can pass page rank to your website, which in turn will increase your SEO ranks, and it can also increase your reputation in your industry and send referral traffic your way directly. Offering guest posts on your own site can help boost your online brand reputation, especially if you can work with major influencers and can beef up the diversity of your content offerings. But one form of guest posting, namely sponsored guest blogs, is perceived as risky. There are a number of misconceptions and fears around sponsored guest posts, but for the most part, those fears are misplaced. So to start, what exactly are sponsored guest blog posts? There's some gray area when it comes to this type of sponsorship, but as far as Google is concerned, the definition is clear. Sponsored guest posts are any type of written post that somebody paid to have published. For example, if you give an external site any form of direct monetary compensation for featuring your work, that's going to be considered a sponsored guest blog post. The problem with paid links is that Google regularly reaffirms buying links for the purposes of passing page rank and manipulating ranks in SERPs is explicitly forbidden and will earn Google's wrath in the form of a penalty. Back in the day when quantity was all that mattered to a link building strategy, webmasters would take advantage of the vulnerability by buying up whatever links they could. Today, Google wants to prevent any such activity. So if you're caught buying a link to improve your rank, you're probably going to be penalized sooner or later. However, merely exchanging money for a place on the web is not the problem. For example, Google's position on affiliate links is one of understanding. Affiliate links are essentially paid links. Clients pay hosts a set fee for each click those links earn, but they aren't penalized as long as they're set up properly. This is because the intention of affiliate links is to attract direct traffic rather than to manipulate search rank. As long as you aren't trying to cheat the search engine, Google doesn't care what you buy or sell on the web. Google is perfectly fine with sponsored posts as long as they aren't meant to pass page rank. If you pay for a position on an external site, Google's stance is that the position should not in any way pass authority to the site responsible for posting the content. So as long as you aren't paying for the opportunity to increase your rank, you aren't going to conflict with Google's policy, and you aren't going to earn a penalty. Like the Hippocratic Oath of do no harm, you should ultimately want to protect your site from a Google rank drop at all costs. The trick is to make it clear that the guest post is sponsored. First, you owe it to your readers to disclose the fact that the post was sponsored. You can do this by introducing the content as a sponsored post, either at the beginning or the end of the article, and including a sponsored indication somewhere if and when you syndicate a link to the post through social media. Second, you owe it to Google to disclose the fact that it's a sponsored post and make sure that any links available in the post are not considered for passing authority. The easiest way to do this is to mark any links in the sponsored content with a no-follow designation, which will prevent search engines from crawling those links. So if you follow these steps, you shouldn't have any problems with your sponsored guest blog posts hurting your rankings in any way.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.